If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast, with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started.
Last time on Lawful Stupid. And so you guys are heading to the meeting spot around the lake. You guys have been followed. A large form begins to take shape as it comes from out the woods and the forest.
One of you here has a tool of some sort that gives you power that you shouldn't have. I'm here for that.
All of a sudden, he begins walking towards the Panda Express. And he reaches up and opens that door. And you see Graylin.
Oh, hey! I didn't realize we had customers.
And he goes to shut the door. And you quickly see like an exchange.
Hold on now, that's mine! You can't just walk away with that.
This figure has a gauntlet that Graylin was wearing, and you see this large monster crush that gauntlet.
All of this for a fake.
This thing walks right back out into the dark it came from. You guys make it to the lake, and you guys see Stomp and two of his companions. The night goes on. There's a slight chill as you guys eat. Everyone finds it easy to be friends. Stom gives Tuk Tuk the nod. It's time to go.
Tuk Tuk, thank you for teaching, for food, for friendship.
Remember, Tuk Tuk also a friend.
Tuk Tuk friend.
Mm-hmm.
Tuk Tuk mission. Tuk Tuk heard someone say, until next time.
Yeah. Till next time.
We'll keep a spot warm and a bowl open. Yeah?
Tuk Tuk believes you.
All right, so we have Darlene and Gus remaining at the lake.
I believe we camped out for the evening and we used daylight hours to go search for Dear Papa's letter.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this lake we've been kind of hovering around. We've been visiting. We've never really explored it, right? You guys did walk the perimeter. Actually, more accurately, Kato walked the perimeter of the lake. So you guys explore. And to the east, after a little searching, you guys see that there's actually a feed into this lake. There's a waterfall that actually feeds into the lake. It's not like ginormous by any means, but it's about a story and a half tall. And after a little searching, you're able to see that there's actually a cavern or a cave entrance behind the waterfall. And so you see that from up above, like on the ledge, and you would have to kind of descend a little bit. And there's a cliff face that's relatively easy to traverse, should you want to go that direction.
Can I jump it?
Could you jump it?
Yeah.
Like the lake?
From where I am into the cavern.
Oh, no, you couldn't. You couldn't like leap it. It's too far. You'd have to walk.
And I'll walk.
It's good to know where your mind is. I mean, we are at, well over 100 episodes at this point. We have to have a Jump the Shark episode. So,
yeah,
it's good to know. All right. So you guys traverse down this this cliff face, and it's a little difficult to walk, especially Gus, as the path gets thinner and thinner. He's like clanking along and kind of hitting up against the wall as he's walking.
Think skinny thoughts.
You can do it. Do you need to hold anything?
Yo, you go ahead, bro. I got it. I'm not wasting a wild shape on this.
Okay. You got this.
Thanks.
And you hear the sound of the water crashing against the lake below. It's a dull roar that almost overtakes your hearing as you pass through water, and almost mist sprays off of it. And you guys make it through to the cave, to this cavern. Both of you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. All right, so you go into this cave. We don't have to play that game. You go into this cave and you realize very quickly that the outside of the cave, the cavern walls as you walk in, the first 10 or 15 feet look bare, look natural, right? Naturally formed. But then as you get further back, you start to see that the cavern looks almost purposely transformed or sculpted as you continue to walk through it.
I'm going to put on dancing lights so I can see in color. And I'm going to be wary of the walls and the ceiling just in case some vampire wants to bite us in the butt again.
That's true. It is canonically accurate that all vampires in Goron suck the life force out of people through their butt cheeks. It's, you know, I don't make the rules.
I read that in the monster manual.
Yeah. So you guys traverse through this cavern, and it's another 30, 40 feet. It's not far at all in the scheme of things. So you approach, it almost looks like a pedestal, but it's a natural rock formation that has formed up, and it hasn't been altered or worked upon. But atop that, you see a folded missive that's a little worn, and atop that missive sits a bracelet.
I see.
You want me to touch it? I'll do it.
Let's look around, and I just want to make sure there isn't like any spring-loaded traps around this thing. Please and thanks.
Yeah, do a perception check, an investigation check for me.
How does a 12 sound?
A 12 sounds like you're reasonably sure that there are no traps.
Cool, I'm just gonna pick it up.
As you do.
A trap.
A trap. No, as you do, there is a split second. Like, you know how you can almost feel and hear your heartbeat, right, in your chest.
Mm-hmm.
Da-doom, da-doom. You hear something more akin to a metronome going back and forth for just a split second as you pick up this bracelet. And this bracelet that you pick up, as you examine it, you see that it's not an ordinary bracelet, right? It is it has been crafted from the finest metals, the finest gems, and there is a almost purple and blue multi-chromatic stone in the center of this bracelet, followed with an almost precision taper to the edges of the bracelet itself, with some minor gems spread across. And in that, I think you feel the presence of one of our guests. Change that to you.
So you're gonna have to give me some slack. I haven't workshopped any voices or anything like this ahead of time. But we'll work it out together. We'll do a little team building exercise. We'll work it out together.
This is when Ginge busts out like the cleanest character voice ever that he's been crafting for 32 years.
We don't know, but what he's saying now is not going to be the audio that makes it into the final cut. It's going to be
for sure. He hires like a voice actor.
Yeah. He's got like a choir.
I'm gonna
sounds a lot like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Weird.
Idris Elba. Coming after you, buddy. I need that voice. I might be coming in a little too hot. Okay. Yeah. So I think as you pick up the bracelet, what do you do with the bracelet when you pick it up?
Well, right now I'm inspecting it. Probably show it to Gus for a second. Like, hey, look it out, and then just pop it right back on.
Nice. Shiny rocks.
So just right on the wrist.
Yep.
Great. So I'm just going to take this and run with it a little bit. I think obviously I'm waiting, Dwayne, for you to correct anything that you feel like is worthy of correcting. But I think when you put the bracelet on, you don't just hear the metronome that you heard earlier. You feel it a few times in your body, or maybe in your wrist. You physically feel it, and you hear it again a little bit. And then shortly following that, you hear a voice that comes in, and it says, "Oh dear, not again. Here comes another hero, just trying to, find the good in everything, trying to explore, trying to reap the benefits of this treasure."
Oh goodness. Gus, do you hear this? I should have checked that.
Do I hear the voice from the bracelet?
Not yet.
Well, hear what, Sprout? All I hear are the melodious tones of a waterfall in the distance.
No, the object is speaking, I think. And he's
almost certainly a curse is upon you. That's how that works. I wrote about it.
Oh, I see. Hello, voice in the bracelet.
Quick note, I've already forgotten the name of my character.
Well, welcome to Lawful Stupid.
My name is K Jewelers.
My name's Every Kiss. No, what is Alex? Can you remind me quickly?
No, that's on you, my dude.
That's on me? Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought we figured this out. There will be a name. Maybe there will be some things that I do in post.
Come up with a nickname.
Anyway, it's not important right now. We're not actually asking about the name. You said hello.
Voice in the
bracelet. And you just hear a sigh. You just hear like, ugh. Like, what are you trying to do here?
Well, I put on a pretty bracelet. That is what I've done. And now you're talking. Can I remove this bracelet, Dwayne?
Boring.
Oh yeah, you can take it right off. I think you could do it even in the middle of him talking, and it's just like it's almost like
you just test it.
Oh yeah, back and on, off.
Ginger's character. It has been many moons since an adventure, and I will not be treated in such a. Listen here.
Don't you dare do that!
Should put it back on. Full of giggles. I see. He comes with a mute button. I take it off, I guess.
Personally, I prefer if you meet me.
Well, now, at this point, I'm not. F-foot?
Either way, it's all just boring.
So you're like cursed now? What's the deal? You've been talking to yourself for a while now.
I'm going to guess that I'm cursed, or maybe not. We'll see. But right now, I gotta be stubborn at the bracelet.
Oh. Okay.
Be stubborn at the bracelet. You've listened here.
That makes sense.
And at any point, Ginge, you are able to project your voice at this point, now that you've...
Oh, just to everybody?
been activated. Yeah, just nearby. Like it's almost, it'd be like a speaker is on the bracelet. Essentially, your voice would emanate from the bracelet, unless you had a corporeal form you would like to take.
No.
Ginger
Yeah, I mean,
Jam,
this is
got
just
it.
the toe tapping moment where nothing interesting is going on at the moment. So I
The
guess it would just
podcast,
be, you know, if you were silent, you just might hear the voice come back out and just be like, basically, he's just going to repeat himself, saying, "This is not interesting. This is."
Hey. Oh, I can hear him now.
Oh, I'm glad. I was worried it was going to be a crazy thing.
Hey, what do bracelets eat? What do you nom?
I haven't eaten in a very, very long time.
You want me to like rub some rock salt on your crystals?
Honestly, I don't see the reason why, but I also don't see the reason why not.
I mean, can I feed you? Is that possible? If I put you in some soup, would that be good for you?
We could try.
So I think what I'm going to do here is say, yeah, there we go. You've got some kind of, if only you had some kind of sauce cannon to
It's in sweet and sour sauce.
But I think the reaction you're going to get out of that is I think you can notice maybe just a slight, like, we're talking, you got to be paying attention to feel it, a slight elevation in just sort of the energy that is responded back with, which is kind of like, yeah, he's like, it's fun if you do, or it doesn't matter if you do, it doesn't matter if you don't, but then you just ask to dunk him in soup, which is something that he's never encountered before, right? Like, people usually go the grandiose way of like, I got the treasure, I'm gonna Indiana Jones it, let's go, and just whatever they're gonna do next, but now you're just gonna dunk him in soup. So I think you just hear him go, oh, well, that's certainly never been done before.
I mean, it's not like a threat. I'm not like, this isn't like, I'm just, if that would be nice for you, I would do.
I'm not threatening you, and I'm not coming on to you. I'm just trying to feed you soup.
But if you just need some soup, you let me know. I don't know.
New
Whatever
kink unlocked.
eat.
Soup dipping.
Well, we can dunk him in some soup after we find Dad's letter, perhaps.
Oh, that's right. It was right underneath of him. You can just pick it up and I'll look at it. I can read.
And so, Gus, you read aloud. You read. Unless you just want to read it, I'll read it.
If you want to send me the text, I will read it aloud if you would like me to.
Okay.
But I can't read it aloud from your screen, unfortunately.
You are worthless.
I know. I'm sorry.
I thought you had the hacking down.
Yeah.
I stopped for a week because I was sad. It says, children, this cave houses secrets untold, many of which I have not unlocked. I must continue on to their homeland. I presume he means the Geoswamp. There is a mine to the northwest. This new race has been mining it, but they found something otherworldly there. At least that's what I think I've found. I need to go investigate the mine and stop what's going on there. Then, meet me in the north. Take this bracelet. It'll protect you when I cannot. Sweet.
Little did he know you were going to be dipping it in soup. But,
Hey,
If they ever run into trouble, they can use this bracelet. Smash cut to Gus. Do you like tomato? No. All right.
Yeah.
Loaded baked potato.
Can you taste that?
Yeah.
Can you
broccoli and cheese.
Remember that time we all learned on TikTok that you could taste soy sauce with your balls? We all tried it. We'll try to dip our balls in soy sauce to see if we can taste the umami. Remember when that happened?
No.
You can.
The more you know.
Kayla, if you're ever wondering why you had to put soy sauce on the grocery order multiple times in a month, now you know.
I only did it once. Because to be frank, you gotta wait for the soy sauce to warm up. Because you don't want to dip your balls in cold soy sauce.
The grocery order is equal responsibility on him and me. And if he needs soy sauce, he adds it, and it is no trouble.
So you guys have your letter and your bracelet.
I'm gonna turn the letter. May I have the letter?
Yeah, there you go. May I have the bracelet?
She'll hand over the bracelet.
I put on the bracelet.
She'll write on the letter on the back. It was like, Gus and Darling have been here. We took the bracelet. Haha, nerds.
Nice.
I've produced some rock salt from my handy Ewan's haversack, and I am rubbing it into the bracelet.
Oh god, that sounds awful.
That's so not good for the bracelet.
Can you taste that?
I think the way I want to play this, and I'm unsure exactly how to resolve all the elements of it, is
just go for it.
Oh no, I'm just going to speak my mind, and we'll see where we go. But I think, if it's okay with you, Dwayne, I think we should just let him taste it, or
sure.
I can roll or something.
No, just taste it. I don't care.
D&D. But
it's literally flavor.
But
yeah, it's literally flavor.
And I think there's nothing you guys can see on this that would give you insight into the mood or joy, fear, sadness, emotions, and stuff like that. I suppose there could be, but at least right now we're not looking at that, right? So you don't really know what's going on in the inside. So basically what I want to do is have him actually taste it and get excited, but to hide that from you. He doesn't want to express this to you.
Okay, well, I want to know if he's excited, so I would like to roll a contested PvP insight versus deception.
Sure, go ahead.
Does that mean I'm going to have to roll something?
Yeah, you have to roll a d20 and add your deception to it.
All right. Hold on one sec. Worst move off ever?
Beat that. Beat my 11. I dare you.
I like how you're
My
tough
question
talking
is,
the
what
guy
is he
who just took
doing?
his headphones off.
I'll do it
I
again.
had to move things off the table, and I was going to use this temporary heart-shaped dice tray that I got for Avon.
Excellent.
So let me grab one out of there.
I like that your house was not difficult at all to collect dice. You walked 5 seconds away.
Not
He's
with
like, oh,
Avon in
there's
the
dice.
house, no. It's not.
Yep. Well, at least he didn't go to the one where I store the dice jail that's about 5 seconds away.
That could have been
the
disaster.
jail.
Actually, no, Ginge, go get one of those.
Is it time to bail it out? Has it had
No,
its,
no.
need
its
it.
pen's
You
paid?
don't need it.
No, I'm still angry at it.
It's been in jail. It's reformed at this
It's a
point.
contested roll. I want you to do poorly.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you can tell that he's excited.
Oh, you love it. Hold on a second. Then I'm going to get sugar, and I'm going to rub it in there.
And I think it's just a back and forth of the feedback loop between Gus and this character, which is
I got cinnamon.
it's like no, like please don't, and you're just like, oh, I can tell you like it. Have something else.
Well, that's too much.
Oh, you're going in soup, buddy.
This bracelet is just covered. Now you give it back to Darling.
Oh, yeah, here you go, Sprout.
Just
She'll
disgusting.
take it. She'll start like cleaning it off with like the edge of her shirt.
You could try to lick everything off of the bracelet and see if that also incites excitement.
Hey,
That's right.
Hey.
You gotta be part of the $69 tier for that.
This is a family-friendly podcast.
You know prestidigitation. You cast it. Let's move on.
Gross.
Yeah. Prestidigitate it clean.
But yeah, you nothing but complaints past that point. It's just like, not only is this the worst possible thing that could happen to me today, but what is this? Which I think actually ends up being admitting, knowing that I'm covered in something. You know, there's something there.
Something. I loved it.
So what do you guys do next?
Oh, we got the letter. We got the bracelet, which will protect us from all harm. I think pretty much we win, right? I mean, that's it.
Well, he did ask us to go north.
But what does that mean?
Far north, yeah.
What does north mean?
Go north? Who knows how much travel that is?
Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to book it back to Prentice. We need to get supplies. We need to save up some money. We need to, if we're going north, we're going to need to get snow tires for the car.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to build up to this. We can't just go out there willy-nilly. We will get eaten.
Yeah. Especially with just the two of us. Perhaps we should probably hire another hand.
Yeah. I mean, we have a bracelet that'll protect us from all harm, but...
of course, but the three always tends to be better.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. Let's book it on back to Prentice. Maybe, I don't know, get a hold of some of them nuggets again, and then we'll just go from there.
Yes.
Let's get some blue-eyed Sylvie nuggets, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay, that's what you guys want to do?
Yes, please.
Perfect. So you guys go back to the Panda Express. And I think you're getting things ready, battening down the hatches, getting it good to go. And there is, I don't know, to use the word explosion isn't accurate.
Okay, good.
Okay.
It's
Great.
almost like
that.
an implosion. And I need a perception check, Gus.
I would love to. I rolled a 14, sir.
There is this implosion inside the Panda Express as you're on the outside of it kind of working. And it blows open the little window that you use to serve, right? That was shut up. It blows open and there's this smoke. That's not right. Smoke is a negative term. There are there's vapors that pour out, right? And you're all met with this smell of... Caleb, what is it that you chose to cook?
Red bean buns.
Red bean buns, my favorite.
With little toasted sesames.
With toasted sesame seeds on them.
And the Panda Express rocks back and forth as this red bean bun smelling implosion kind of rocks it. And as the vapors and mist clear, you see May.
What the damn hell? Where am I?
Is May?
Gus? Baby!
May! I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna scoop her up in my big...
Oh, I was just missing you so much. I was making those little red bean biscuits, red bean buns.
The buns! What are you doing here?
I was just making them. Because I missed you so much, and Chef Trifle's in town, and she was helping me make them. I guess maybe some of her magic just poof. Where the hell are we?
Well, when you remember how I was going to that unexplored continent to find my dad? Well, here we are. Well, this is it. Welcome to
Big sigh from the bracelet. Big sigh from the bracelet.
So I'll get a little more information on that.
This goes. We're at a lake. Well, no, we're on the cart. We're on the Panda Express. You remember I set off on. We've made a few improvements. You may notice the new shocks, the new tires, the sauce cannon.
I put locks on the window and the door.
Very safe.
And we're in the middle of the wilderness. We just got a letter from my dad, and now we have to go back to town to make money. But I didn't expect to see you here. This is the best.
Boy, howdy, I don't know how it happened, but I'm just so dang delighted.
Oh, you have a southern accent. Okay.
No, it just comes out sometimes, okay? It just
All
comes
right.
out sometimes. You just have to live with it, baby. I don't know what to
Okay.
tell you.
No, I love it. All right. Well,
Hello. We haven't
Hello.
formally met before.
yeah. This is Darling. Well, I call her Sprout, but this is Darling Derringer, my sister, a little sister.
You have a sister?
Oh, I got like a million of them,
I have sisters now?
like a bunch. We haven't done a family reunion since we got hitched, but like we get together every now and again.
Well, hello.
Hi. Feel free to call me Sprout or DD for short. Your family and all. So
Good to meet you, Sprout. Well, I'm pretty hungry. Should we get cooking?
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna have some
make
red bean.
stew.
I was gonna have some red bean buns, but now I'm here, and they are not.
And it's, well, you make the red bean buns, I'll make the soup.
yeah, we have to stick this bracelet in there.
Yeah, I gotta stick this bracelet in some soup.
Can you please just set me somewhere in silence?
No.
It'll be pretty quiet in the soup.
I hesitantly reach for the bracelet from whoever is now
Oh, yeah,
holding it.
I'll hand it over.
I'm like examining it, like, hello, hello.
Why am I always at the middle of this? Happy reunions, adventures. I would just like to sleep a little bit.
Is there a tiny person in here? Is there a little tiny person inside of here?
Oh, we can ask. Are you a tiny person in there?
Are you a little guy?
Are you a little guy? Are you a little tiny
Are
person?
you a
guy?
little guy in there?
I'm not tiny.
Well, my wife's holding you in her palm, so
I'm holding you in my palm. You seem a little tiny.
I can see how you might make that assumption. From my perspective, I seem to be a normal size, and it seems like everything around me is maybe not of the same environment that I am in.
So you think you're a soup bracelet, but have you considered custard?
Please don't.
Oh, you're more of a sweeter savory then.
we'll dip you in whatever you want.
I'm just gonna become like the ceremonial taste test utensil or something. It's just like,
This is my bracelet of taste testing.
and it's just bitching the whole time. It's like, no, please stop.
What is your name?
Well, I guess if we're going to be attempting all of these failures of an adventure together, I might as well reveal my name. My name is Cassiel.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Cassiel.
Well, the four of you set off. May, Darling, Gus, and Cassiel.
I'm just always gonna think that you're saying May Darling, and I keep forgetting that Avon's character's name is Darling. So it's like May Darling. I'm like, oh hello. Can I have a biscuit?
Yeah, because out of everybody, I'm calling you Darling after your name. Nobody else. That's funny. All right, so you guys are.
I guess. He doesn't know their names. right? So I think I would just ask back and say, well, what might you all call yourselves?
My name's Gus. This is my sister, Darling, and this is my wife, May. And now I'm from the South.
We're just all going to pick it up at some point.
I can't really keep track of this group in particular. 1 minute I'm sleeping, 1 minute I am being whisked on and off of a wrist, then into soup. The accents are changing every few seconds.
And we're going to need you to get real cool with that real quick.
Yeah, man.
You're going to have a hard time if you're not willing to be flexible.
I'm not sure that's going to happen.
Well, he is a rather rigid bracelet. It's kind of hard to be flexible when you're metal.
Well, we'll get him nice and softened up in the soup.
We just won't give him a say, and we'll just carry him in our little pockets, and you can suck 1,000 dicks. Let's cook us some food.
All right, I like May. Right to the point.
You guys are heading back to Prentice, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you don't get a say.
I know. I just get to go along for the ride.
Yep.
Darling, you gotta drive the car because we're gonna be in the back kissing.
Okay, I'm going to take the bracelet.
This is one time when the cart is a knocking. There's a rocking.
If the cart is a rocking, I'm probably back here cooking.
You cooking, all right? I'm putting a baby in that. Anyways, you guys go for a week. It takes about a week to get back to Prentice from where you are. Unless you guys wanted something to happen. It's pretty uneventful. You guys have done this path enough. Panda Express.
Did we kiss enough to level up? Did we do enough kissing to level up, myself and May?
Yeah, that's a good point. And I will now reveal Devin's new character, which is your baby. So Devin will now just be playing your baby.
So pretty sure that we
pretty quick gestation rate.
Half elf shifter. There's no race that's called quarter elf shifter.
You got a literal gem on a wrist talking, and you're worried about the DNA.
Well, I'm going to use the bracelet as a cock ring to magically impregnate my wife. What's happening, Dwayne?
He can be adopted.
Okay. Yeah, you could have thought that.
I already asked Scott how he feels about strays in D&D, and he said he likes all the strays, so...
I do tend to feed them.
He says with an only slightly judgmental tone.
Oh, it was only slight? I fucked that up. So you guys go back to Prentice. And again, Prentice is this three-tiered city. That is the 1 foothold to Agus. It is a busy city. What are you aiming to do when you come back? You going straight back to the field estate, or what are we looking for?
Work.
Yes. Field estate and work.
Okay. So no, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I feel like May would want to see, a place of eatery. I would want to see what delicacies are in this new town, because I haven't gone on any adventures with him. And I feel like I would want Gus to take me to his favorite restaurant to taste the different, cultural dishes. Is that crazy?
There's not really cultural dishes here, but I will take you to this cool dive I know where you can get some blue-eyed Sylvie nuggets.
Okay.
Real quick, Shane. Do you want to read that letter one more time internally? I'm curious if it wasn't there. Because your papa actually had a request from you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So if that doesn't interest you, that's fine. I just want to make sure it was.
I mean, I
noticed.
read it out loud, but I wasn't really listening to me when I was talking. You know what I mean? So that was more on everybody else. But
I don't remember all the details in the letter.
they did say that there was a mine, and that he said, "I need you to go investigate the mine and stop what's going on there. Then meet me in the north."
Mm.
There was a middle step.
But we're back in town, eating delicious something fish.
Well,
Blue eyes Sylvie nuggets.
They're like rabbits made out of lightning, but then we deep fried them and made nuggets.
Cool.
This is true. They generate static electricity when you eat them.
So we goofed on that one.
Well, we still need to
It's not too late.
redo all the supplies on the cart
Yeah,
and
we'll still
prep
go.
for
We'll do
going.
that
Yeah.
later.
We'll prep all our stuff so we can go northwest to this mine and then go meet Dad at the north.
Yeah, that sounds
All right.
good.
So now that you've got your plan thought out really well, what supplies do you want to get? What do you guys want to do in town? And you can spend as long as you want here, right? Like you can have downtime. We can have a couple weeks pass. Like that's up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend all day making flyers for the Panda Express. Like, are you on the go? Don't settle for hardtack. Get some pho from me, the panda. Boop doop boop boop. I make those with crayons, and I just start putting them in places.
My food tastes better with our new dipping bracelet. Please.
So I also gave away a lot of coupons. And I got some birthday parties to cater. Fuck, I'm gonna be busy. Well, good thing I got May here. We're gonna need an extra set of hands.
Yeah, well, while they're working the food truck, I'm gonna look to upgrade the food truck, like get all-terrain kind of wheels. I want to save up money for that.
I'm getting things to bake pastries. I see this as an opportunity, and I don't know what I'm in for yet because I haven't been traveling much, so I'm mostly focused on getting, like, oranges and cranberries and flour and sugar and everything to make delightful little treats.
Okay. Yeah, and you can easily go stock up on cooking supplies. That's not an issue. Avon, what were you saying you wanted to save up for?
I want, like, all-terrain tires. Like, be able to hop up over branches, no problem. Like, we have, like, the struts and the whole bottom part of the cart. Like, I want to reinforce it further. Please and thank you.
Yeah, you would have to take it back to the shop, spend some money on it.
Yep, I want to earn enough money to be able to pay for it. However much
Hey.
it is.
We're back for those mech donkeys.
Yeah, so you go back to Otto, and you essentially want off-road tires.
Back for those mech donkeys.
Yeah, man, I don't know how to tell you. I can't make mech donkeys. I could probably, paint you some sweet mech donkeys on the side of the Panda
All right,
Express.
you get whatever you want, Sprout. I'm done here.
All right, see
Yeah,
you
I'd
later,
like to upgrade
guys.
the tires.
Yeah, I know. You looking for like hover tires, or what are you looking for?
Probably hover tires will be way out of budget. It's just probably all terrain, be able to go over branches, rocks, everything.
Okay. Hold on a second. Now. I honestly don't think that hover tires are one out of the realm of possibility, or two would be that expensive. We're talking about the replication of a first level spell. We're talking about Tensor's floating disc. We're talking about the replication of a 1 level spell 4 times and then enchanting it to be permanent on those tires. That might not be too pricey. Let's get a quote.
Yeah.
It'll be a little pricey because it's not just those 4 spells together. There's modifications that you need to do for like traversion. Yeah,
Well, it might not be insane.
No, it's not
give me a quote for
insane.
both.
It's not. We're not flying. We're not trying to replicate.
Yeah,
a third
we're not.
level
Yeah,
fly
we're not
style.
talking about flight. We're talking about hovering.
We're just talking
I'm
about
with you.
We're talking about little tensorflow discs.
Yeah, just a little bit of levitate. Then you gotta have the to get the. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, there's a lot of give and take there.
Could you quote me on both?
Yeah, no, I could do that.
Perfect.
Ah, nice.
Yeah,
It's infectious. My vibe.
yeah. With a name like Otto, I feel like my character voice should be similar to Gus.
Gus and Otto, just a couple of scamps getting into trouble again with their mech donkeys.
Yeah. So you want like hover tires or just like off-road tires?
Yes.
Both.
I gotta know how much
yes.
I need to earn before I can come back and pay for it proper.
Yeah,
You
no,
know.
that's good questions. Off-road tires with the ability to, just crush the terrain within reason, of course. That's not bad. That's probably 50 gold. By the time I put them on, get them all aligned and balanced and stuff like that. There's a process. Hover wheels are going to be a little bit more expensive. It's a custom job on your rig. Let me just work up some numbers. AKA, Dwayne's got to double check a couple things.
That's alright, I understand. Books always important to look through.
Cool.
I'm bad at reading.
All right.
Should I have read the letter instead of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
In hindsight, yeah.
Yeah. Gus can't read.
But we're here now. I read ingredients and nutrition facts really good.
Yeah. You know what they say? Hooked on phonics. It's not successful for everybody.
I can spell chamomile.
Quit being mean to my Gus over here. He reads just fine.
Yeah. I read just fine, Otto.
Just fine.
Yeah, Otto.
Don't let them get to you. We're all gonna die someday.
Wait, what?
My bracelet protects me from everything.
What do you mean we're all gonna die someday? Why'd you say that, ma'am? Looks at you, darling.
That is a world truth, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's
One day-
kind of weird.
I forgot
It's
I'm
like,
on loudspeaker.
that's like you go up into the bank and you're like, man, banks get robbed every day, am I right? We're still a little nervous that you said that.
It's quite the same thing,
Kind of
I
like
mean-
a depressing.
Yeah, I think those are like words of comfort for me. Like, someday there'll be darkness and quiet. Like,
They're like hover wheels.
eventually.
Yeah. All right. That's
As
not...
opposed to the comfort of oblivion.
I like that the
Comfort of a smooth ride.
a different, like, deeper voice comes out from Darling's avatar. This guy's like, "What did you say, that little fox girl?"
Yeah, tiny little fox girl. We're all gonna die someday.
We're all gonna die.
Did you
Hey,
say that?
listen.
Nami?
You just fucking judging people? Is that what we're doing? So yeah, hover tires are gonna run you around 300 gold.
Alright.
All right.
All right.
So, are you in, Gus? We, work up the savings?
I'm actually not even there. I'm at the food garden.
Oh. He left. Okay.
What?
We will be back.
No, you abandoned half of these conversations. I wasn't there the whole time.
I mean, yeah, like whatever you want, bro. I don't care. We'll see how much money we can make first.
Okay, let's see how much we can make. We might be back for the hover tires.
We're gonna go see how the market values our labor real quick.
We'll be back.
It's probably still in transit.
Okay. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Sell my delicious food, Dwayne.
Do you want to sell your delicious food?
I'm gonna go work the taverns and hand out coupons when I'm not in the tavern. You know when people chase you down after the show? Outside.
What kind of shows do you have?
Groupies are rolling
Darling.
Avon, and she's like, here's 10% off with the Olive Garden.
Oh, you're amazing. I love
Yeah.
it. Here's 10% off as a Panda Express.
Yeah, you know
There
when
you
people
go.
just want to sit and chat to you, she'll just like slide a coupon. That's it.
Very nonchalant. I love it.
Yep.
I'm baking
What are you baking?
until we journey forth towards the mine.
So you said you're going to work the taverns? April?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're to play music and songs and tell stories and
Okay,
shows.
so you're going to go perform in there, assumably with the bracelet.
Yes.
Yeah, presumably with the bracelet for now until he seems so depressing.
Duh,
And then maybe
okay.
I might stuff him in my backpack.
That sounds like a good place to take a nap.
By the
honestly.
1,000 years that I've lived, what are you putting me?
Yeah. What is
Siri,
this
how do you
description?
gag a bracelet?
So yeah, moving on. I was gonna say, if you're gonna go into the taverns and do your performance and be around music and everything like that, I think you would, during the course of your night, you would hear humming, mimicking the song that's playing in the tavern. That is subtle, not loud, not completely careless, obviously, but you can hear that humming is coming from the bracelet, as if Cassiel is familiar with the tune and is humming it.
Cool. She'll play into it.
And so that is where we'll end this episode, as Darlene and Cassiel. Did I say that right? That sounds right.
Cassiel, yeah.
Cassiel.
Got it in one.
It's so close to Castiel. Castiel.
Ginge, go back and put the real name in.
If
Yeah,
you mess it up, I won't complain.
Good. You can just fix it. That's,
Castiel's a
don't
badass
make me
character.
change, Ginge. Sound
Cut,
like my
stretch,
mother.
blend. The tea will be gone.
So that's where we're at this episode, is Darling and Cassiel working the crowds, handing out coupons, just trying to make money. And then we flash to May, who's in the kitchen of the Field Estate, just baking up a storm. Just making all the goodies. And then we smash cut once more to Gus. And we see Gus in the Panda Express just having the time of his life. Maybe a little bit happier. A little bit happier than he was the day before.
Maybe a lot happier. This is fucking wife's there. I'm super pumped. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
And then we will move to the darkness, and our view shifts. It changes, and you see nothing. All you hear is the echo of dripping, like water dripping from a ceiling to a floor, and you hear the soft, rhythmic sound of a metronome. That's what we're in the episode. Shane, it is your honor. It is your privilege to do the roll for humanity.
And of course, this month we are rolling for Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue. That's right, Peaceful Valley Donkey Rescue, a charity worth our dollars and yours. Them donkeys work really hard and they deserve a rest. So let's all give it up for donkeys.
Facts.
And we have rolled a 2. One for sugar, one for spice, baby.
Ooh, all right. Two it is. Okay, we'll make it up in the end game.
Did dice be rolling?
Dice be
1
what they
through
are.
20.
Yep, all day long. That turns out. So, moving on. It is my job now to tell you a joke. Yeah, so let me tell a joke and then we'll get the fuck out of here. Why can't T-Rexes clap?
No, because they're dead.
Because they're dead, that's right, Shane.
Almost got me.
It's slippery.
Not today. Oh, yeah, suck my dick, Dwayne. Ha 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 ha. I'm the greatest.
This is good.
You lose. You know, I had a crippling addiction I got treated recently to this one dance. It's called the hokey pokey. It really had a grip on me, but then I turned myself around.
Is that what it's all about?
That's funny. All right, cool. Avon, tell me a joke.
You know what? I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered.
Oh!
That's good. Jen, tell me a joke.
What do you call the frozen police officer?
I don't know. What do you call him?
The copsicle.
Okay.
I don't know.
Right,
I remember that from when I was really young. I'm pulling from deep depths of my mind. Here.
Popsicle sticks, bro.
It's good. All right, Kayla, tell me a joke.
What did the horse say after it tripped?
Nay.
Help, our phone, I can't giddy up.
Nice.
I hate it and love it at the same time. It's so good.
That's funny if it's a geriatric horse. But
And now we're just
worry about
talking
my
about
notes.
killing old horses. Way to make it dark. All right. Shane, it is your responsibility since Devin's not here.
oh god, okay.
As we always say,
My mom didn't really love me.
we love you. Bye.
We love you.
What shall I call you?
That's an excellent question. That is, I'm still trying to solve that problem. Out of character. Right now,
I think your name is Cufflink.
that's good.
I saved the question for additional pressure.
Yeah, it's all good. So
Well, why do we call him
I
Mr.
might actually have to
Crocus?
fix this one later because I dropped the ball and didn't think of a name.
Well,
for my own
then
character.
you have to say out loud, my name is, and then you have to say Ginge. Go back and put my name in there.
I have to include the whole Ginge bit too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess if we're going to be attempting all of these failures of an adventure together, I might as well reveal my name. My name is Future Ginge. It's me from the past. Please, this is where you do the thing. You know what thing it is. You're great.
Well, the four of you set off. May, Darling, Gus, and hey, Ginge, if you'll just.
It's gonna be one of those episodes where one person records it and I just overlay it every time someone says something.
Yeah, now we have to make a point to use it all the time.